It's a legitimate
Rolling
thing.
action.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sam. I'm from Free Range Nudity, as you know, one of two members. So we're playing this little game right now where I'm not allowed to say a certain word, which I'll put on the screen right here. I'm not allowed to say this word, guys. Not allowed to say it. So, but in recording the past two shows, I said it many times apparently. So those are going to be bleeped out when you watch these two videos following this little public service announcement. Don't use that word, guys. It hurts everyone around you, and that's all.
There are so many good alternatives.
There are so many good alternatives. You could say super, or you could say neato.
Amazing,
or you could
excellent.
say amazing. Max is off camera, by the way. Or you could say, or you could, yeah. So, you know, just, let's use that word not as much as I do, because it makes everybody sad. Hey. Hello, everyone.
Welcome to Free Range Nerdity.
I'm Sam.
I'm Max.
And there's James. Hey, James.
Am I in the shot?
Yeah, no, you're not in the shot.
Okay.
Anyway, hey everybody. Welcome to the comics show. We're gonna cover some comics this week. Oh, I don't want to cover all of these. Jeez, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have more, so I'm gonna start.
Okay, yeah.
Actually, do the Shazam.
Oh, see, a few weeks ago I picked up the Shazam one-shot, which was actually pretty good. It explored, what Billy and Mary are doing now that they don't have their powers. And, Satanus is out there and Blaze, and they're all wrecking stuff up. It was unfortunately continued in Titans, which came out this week. I don't have it on me. It was terrible. It's all... Osiris was a big enough douche to bring back Isis. I don't get how he brought her back, but she's back, and I think
Stupidly.
I think she's partially stoned or something. The whole issue made no sense. He took Freddy's Shazam powers, and I don't know. Titans has been a wreck from... Titans Villains for Hire has been a wreck from day one, so... I don't know. Surprising no one, it continues to be a wreck.
Whatever. This week, the New Avengers issue 9 came out, centered on Nick Fury. Looks like this. It was pretty good. There's a spoiler. No, there's not a spoiler. There's a big thing that happens at the... It's Friday. People shouldn't care anymore,
Yeah,
right?
people should have.
Mockingbird gets shot in the stomach, and Spider-Man's all like, oh no!
Yeah, see, I'm sorry. This is exactly like the whole Blue Beetle gets shot in Generation Lost for the Justice League. We all know he's not dead.
No, of course he's not dead.
We all know
Mockingbird
she's
is not
not
going to be
dead.
dead.
They just brought her back. She's
But
not going to die.
It was a cool issue, except for these weird Nick Fury, like, past memories intersplit at the beginning and the end.
He looks kind of like Bruce Campbell, which I think is a
He does actually look a lot like Bruce Campbell, you're right. Anyway, so that's that.
Let's see, Road to Flashpoint also came out. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little wary of Road to comics. I mean, the past few things that have had roads lead to them was Countdown and Ultimatum. So, but this was good. This is good Francis Manapul art, which is always just a huge plus. It made me interested in Barry Allen, which I haven't been so far.
I love Barry Allen!
I don't know. I was a Wally West booster, but this made me want to read more about Barry Allen. So
Yeah.
this was good. This was a solid book.
Yeah, it was good art. It had a good story, cool, shocking ending. Like, what's gonna happen?
And it has the whole Flash family, which I like. I like that
Yeah.
it's a group book, sort of.
Yeah, it's nice. This week kicked off the death of Spider-Man in the Ultimate Universe with, two comics, but Avengers vs. New Ultimates, Ultimate Avengers vs. New Ultimates, which was really good. Lionel Yu is illustrating it.
Kicking ass on the art.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's pretty cool. They're still recovering from Avengers 2, or New Ultimates 2. What was it? It was Avengers 2. No, it was good. And, we'll see what happens. It's gonna go crazy. Nick Fury's a jerk as usual.
Captain America is also pretty heavy on the jerk in Ultimates recently.
That comes later, though.
Yeah, Okay, Amazing Spider-Man, I'm not going to talk about much. I've actually gotten used to the art in this. It bothered me at first, but now I kind of like it. It seems to fit better. Okay, this is a spoiler thing for people who haven't read it, but no one really cares.
Nobody cares.
They killed off Marla, J. Jonah Jameson's new wife, his second wife.
I didn't even know who that was until I read this comic, and then I said, "Who's that?" And Max had to tell me who it was, and I still didn't know who it was.
I'm sorry, this is the second character Dan Slott has brought back just to kill in this book, which seems a little odd. I don't know. That's just me.
Dan Slott's a cool guy. He can, I mean, he's doing really good on Spider-Man. He can kind of do what he wants.
He's a good writer.
Wait, who's the other character you're talking about?
Kingsley.
Kingsley?
Yeah.
Who's Kingsley?
I think he was a hobgoblin or something. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right.
I don't know. It just seems kind of weird. It didn't seem like there was much of a point past needless drama.
Also, Joe Montana. Remember he fell down the building?
Yeah.
Killed Joe Montana. You don't kill Joe Montana. The other death of Spider-Man was Ultimate Spider-Man 154, 153. Also really good. They switch artists a little bit, but it works because it's through time, not through just random switching. And it's really cool. There's some cool 2-pagers in here, and the art's good. Black Cat's going crazy, and Mysterio is actually a real villain and not just some creep with a cape, which is really cool.
The Black Cat bits in this were really good.
Yeah, they were. Black Cat actually is a character, not just a woman with boobs in this, which is nice. A nice change. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Okay, Superman. This was kind of convoluted. It introduced some neat things, so I guess kind of the Legion of Supermen or whatever. DC needs to just stick with one future. I'm sorry, you have the Legion of Superheroes. Just stick with that.
I don't think they're capable of that, Max.
Yeah. The big thing that bothered me about this was there's a little speech at the end that the new Wonder Woman has about how Superman inspired her to be a superhero, which seemed just wildly inappropriate that you have this strong female, like the archetype female superhero who's suddenly inspired by a dude.
She's the best female superhero.
I mean, I'm sorry, you could have done the same exact story with, I don't know, Power
Girl.
Yeah,
Why didn't you just do it with Power Girl? She's a super person. She's a super.
Yeah, it would have made more sense. Power Girl. Hell, Big Barda. Is she still dead?
Big Bart? I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, the whole thing just, I don't know. It wasn't good. It's starting to feel like everyone is just constantly giving Superman pep talks, which isn't really what... I don't know. That's not what I read.
Nobody
Superman
wants
for.
that. And Wolverine 5.1, which also, I didn't get 500.1, another Wolverine comic that came out this week, because I don't get it. This was not bad. The art's cool, and, you know, it was well written and stuff like that. It was funny. Deadpool cries. It's funny.
Is he still in hell, or are they done with that?
No, he's not in hell anymore. He's out of hell, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of unclear. But, just the whole The .1 thing, Marvel's doing this, the new era begins with .1.
Which is just so stupid.
It's just really dumb. Like, are they going to name all the comics like .1 and then .2 and then...
It's like in the 90s where every issue had a new issue 0. It's just this, I don't know, cool, cutesy thing they're doing.
Cool,
yeah. I don't know who they're trying to appeal with.
Who they're trying to appeal to.
With this.
With this. It's stupid. Anyway, so that's the comics this week. Some big news. Fantastic Four, since it's no more, since Johnny Storm is dead. Big quotes on...
Yeah.
5-finger quotes on that.
Dead.
Since he's dead, they're not the Fantastic Four anymore, so they're changing it to the Future Force. And Spider-Man is going to be the first... Foundation. Damn it, it's Foundation. You know what, the guy at the comic book store said Force too. Anyway, Future Foundation. They got these sweet new white costumes. Spider-Man's going to be the first new member. Apparently there are going to be other new members that join in too.
It looks really cool. I mean, they have that Dragon Man and they have Alex Power.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. Also, what I like about it is, this whole time we've had so many, new Avengers teams. We've had Young Avengers and we have Avengers Academy and we kind of, Thunderbolts kind of relates with that. But we haven't had, the next generation of super smart people. So I think that's what this is going to turn into. They're going to be saving the world through intelligence. And eventually Reed Richards will die and melt and never come back, and someone's gonna have to take over for him. So.
And it works. I mean, they're kind of doing a riff off of the Ultimate Fantastic Four, but it worked really well in the Ultimate Fantastic Four.
Yeah. The whole Baxter building is like a super smart kid's school, but that was really good. And we talked about this Ultimate Fantastic Four, I think, and I think Max thinks, was a better creation story than the classic Fantastic Four story.
It did work a lot better.
James, you're making a face, but
No, I agree.
yeah. Okay. So Anyway, the other big thing that's going to happen in comics is Dark Horse is going to start doing another Avatar: The Last Airbender comic, an actual continuing series, or continuing. Maybe it'll be miniseries, but I don't know when. I don't know if they've announced when it's going to actually start. But they had that Avatar comic last year, and that got that was a big deal. People really like that, so they're releasing a book with some. I think they're releasing a hardcover of the comics they already did with some sketches and some stories and untold stuff in it, and then they're going to start up with the new, the new continuing comic, which is supposed to continue after book 3. So it's basically adventures of them trying to put the world back together after the 100 Years of War, which is really cool.
Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, if they get the right artist, I have no problem with it. So yeah,
I think that might be it.
that's it for comics.
So,
Freaks. Get out of here, kids. We'll see you later.
thanks for watching.